So I'm trying Selena Gomez's Rare Beauty makeup today, and I just wanted to do it on camera because I wore it yesterday. I was really careful about not opening the seal so that it could be like we're opening it together today, but we're not, but we are. I'm trying not to overwhelm my skin with a lot of stuff, like a lot of new products. As you can see, I'm kind of breaking out here. My skin does have some texture in the T-zone area. I have some scars. This is pretty new, maskne, that I was developing. But I've been more careful with my mask. I've been like hand washing, using hot water and soap, and then just letting them sit there versus using laundry detergent, because I am pretty sure I have super sensitive skin, and it's unfortunate. But my main concern was the oily skin for makeup, because every time I go out, go anywhere, and I'm wearing makeup, within like an hour's time, it starts to get very shiny in this area. So something that I really like, her line offers this Blot and Glow touch-up kit, which I'm definitely going to be using. I just got this on Friday night. My husband surprised me with it. I had told him that I wanted to try the foundation, and he went to Sephora and showed the sales associate pictures of me, and she managed to figure out my skin tone, which I've been trying to do for years, but she did it from a picture, and she actually did a really great job because I tried this on yesterday, the foundation. Some people are just meant to do what they do, and others are not. My skin is like kind of olivey, but it has these pinkish undertones here, and then sometimes it'll look very yellow because I was having so much trouble figuring it out that it might be because I have a neutral skin tone. But the undertones is what I was worried about in selecting the makeup, so they did it for me. The shade that they ended up getting is 210N. I think it's a medium neutral. I'm gonna show you the other stuff that he ended up getting for me, and along the way we'll decide if we're gonna be using it today. So foundation, we also got the concealer in 210N. It's the Liquid Touch Brightening Concealer. Positive Light Liquid Luminizer. I kind of used yesterday like just a tiny dab on my cheekbones and then like the tip of my nose and right here, but it was just a very small amount. This shade is called Flaunt. It looks a little darker than the other ones, but not by a lot. So far we have the foundation, the concealer. These bottles are so cute. Like, they're so simple, but they're so cute. Then we have the luminizer. He got me the matte liquid liner, which, oh my gosh, like I tried this one yesterday, and I'll just show you what I mean. So it looks like a pen, a literal pen. So that's the tip. And I thought it looked, you know, kind of thick, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to make fine lines, but I was. And it goes on so smoothly. Normally, like these kinds of eyeliners with like that kind of tip, I have a hard time with developing like fine, thin lines for my cat eyes, you know, but this one did really well yesterday, so I'll show it to you today. The one I haven't opened is the Blot and Glow kit. This is the Blot and Glow kit for retouches, I guess throughout the day. Whoa, that's me. I love that like initial shininess in the beginning when you just like open something up. This, it's for blotting powder. You know, comes with a little mirror. It has these blotting sheets, which I am a huge fan of. I always buy blotting sheets. Someone who has oily skin or combination skin knows that this is a lifesaver. Like, throughout the day, I'm just using blotting sheets. It kind of looks like a little matchbox. I don't really have oily skin right now. The last thing I got was this little tiny blush, and I think that this is a sample that they threw in because he had bought all the other stuff, so they were like, here's a treat. It's called the Soft Pinch Matte Liquid Blush in the color Grace. I would say you need just like a small amount. I normally put it here and then just spread it. I was using a sponge, but I figured the sponge would be too harsh and absorb it, but it just depends on your personal application technique. I use my fingers a lot for applying my makeup, which is not what other people do, but sometimes we just just do it. I'm gonna do her foundation first. I've already put on moisturizer. It's so weird, honestly, like the texture of when you put it on, it's just like, I'm gonna be using my Eco Tools brush for foundation. So I'm gonna apply it first to the general areas. I like to apply it like warrior paint, like my ancestors. When you first put it on, it's like, I don't know, it just looks like regular makeup, I guess. But if you notice, it's not too thick and it's not too thin where it's like runny, and it's pretty easy to spread. Just so fascinated by how accurately she was able to select my skin shade in this makeup. Like, it's a brand new line. I think it came out like the first week of September. I could be wrong. I normally don't follow makeup stuff, but I really like Selena Gomez and I was willing to support her on this part of her journey. So that's honestly like one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to try this. But I also kept seeing little videos here and there about people trying this and being super impressed with it. I may suck at like makeup in general and applying my own makeup, but I mean, am I even wearing makeup? Like, I am. Where I showed you the spots earlier, as you can tell, it looks more even, but my face doesn't look cakey. The shade is just spot on. I'm so impressed. This is probably where I should be putting concealer and under my eyes because I look a little dead. I have this brush for my concealer that I want to use for this spot and maybe that right there. I always used to think that you were supposed to put on concealer before your makeup, and I realized that that was doing it backwards, I guess, according to most people on the internet. This is mostly what I want to cover up. Go away, little planets. All right, I'm not gonna do too much. I'm gonna try blending it with this brush, and the reason why I don't use brushes or sponges a lot of the time is because I find that blending it with my finger is a lot better, but what do I know? I'm not a professional whatsoever, like not even a little bit. I guess the general spread will be done with the brush, and then my finger will go in there and blend it. What I like about this makeup so far is that not only does it look natural, but like makeup-y enough that like it looks like you're wearing some makeup, but it doesn't feel like you have to try too hard to blend it, and it doesn't feel like you're putting on a lot. When you're wearing it, it feels very minimal, which I love. One thing I struggle with when I'm wearing makeup is around my eyes. It tends to feel very heavy, like it makes my eyes kind of sleepy. I don't know if that's just like a really super niche personal thing that only happens to stupid people that don't know how to do their makeup, or if it happens to a lot of people. But I noticed that with other makeup, it kind of feels like it just weighs on me and I can feel it throughout the day. I just kind of want to take it off. By the way, this is not sponsored whatsoever. I thought this was a cool new thing to try, and normally I don't get excited about new makeup stuff. Like, I don't follow it much, but I also had a few friends who saw my Instagram post when my husband got this stuff for me, and they were like, oh my gosh, you have to make a video about it. So I was like, it blended in pretty well. The only thing is I still have my little meteors here. Go away. Can we make these go away and bring the dinosaurs back? I guess I need a color corrector, which I don't have. I don't want to overwhelm my skin with too much concealer. From afar, you can't really tell, and no one should be that close anyway. Hashtag 2020. I'm going to be using a different brand bronzer. I'm not sure what else the line has, but I was mostly looking for the foundation, and my husband ended up getting me a few things from the line, but he wasn't too sure like what else to get. So because I don't know if they have a bronzer or not, I'm going to be using my own bronzer from Tarte. this is really sad. It dropped one day and it ended up breaking off the highlighter, so that's great, but I still have my bronzer. Normally I go for angle, no, not angel. We have carrot, princess cut, angle, and crown. I'm gonna go with angle, kind of do that. I'm just gonna put it here. Harsh lines between my jawline and my neck, and just kind of throughout my face so that it looks more natural. I'll be using this contour stick from Wet n Wild, and it's in the color Oaks on You 804A. Probably not the most professional thing to do, but so I'm using this e.l.f. contouring brush. My makeup routine is also very outdated, so I wish I had my own personal makeup artist that would do my makeup every day and I would just look fabulous. But I do not, so I have to become my own fabulous makeup artist. I'm at an Airbnb right now and I have to be out by 11. I'm pretty sure it's still early enough that I am gonna have like an hour or hour and a half's time before I have to leave, but I really want to go get coffee and just enjoy my morning. So I want to use the blush so that you can see what the color looks like. Again, if you didn't catch it, it's the Grace color. It's a sample size that they gave to my husband whenever he bought this stuff. I'm gonna put that much. That is the color of it. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my nose to give me that cute e-girl look. I kind of just blend it out with my hands, but I kind of like that color from like afar. I mean, people can't see my face right now. This is just for you guys, basically. It's just me and you seeing my face right now. This is what we have so far. My lips feel pretty dry right now, so in the midst of everything, I'm going to be just putting it on real quick. It is the Burt's Bees Pomegranate Moisturizing Lip Balm. It smells so good and it has a little tint, as you can see. This is what I was gonna leave on for the end of the look, but I kind of want to add some more color, to be honest, and take some cute pics. So in a little bit, I'm going to be applying Anastasia Beverly Hills in Bohemian color. So I know that this is a blending brush for eyeshadow, but I don't have my actual eyeshadow brush right now. So I'm just going to be using this one and then just blending it in at the same time. Sorry, I'm not a pro. I'm using this eyeshadow palette. I should probably stick to these colors right here since that's kind of what my outfit is today. Oh, and the brown one for sure. So I'm gonna start off with sand. Again, blending brush, I know. And I'm gonna just dab it on everywhere. I'm not putting concealer on my eyelids. I'm not putting the primer potion because I just don't want to today. That's it. Since this is the blending brush, I'm going to be blending it. So now I'm going to be using this Dusty Rose color and kind of adding it there in the middle. Let's move on. I really want to do this cinnamon color on the edges of my eyes. I think this is a real winner here for this look today. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. So I'm just kind of, again, using my hands. I'm not trying to look perfect, just wish I was. Before I do my eyeliner, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows and using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Granite. Because my eyebrows are kind of like an ashy black brown. I thought that that would be the best color for it. Let me comb these little caterpillars out first. Then let's do the pencil. So as you can see, I have that little spot there. That's just no. wanted to add some highlight to my eyes, so I'm going to be using this BH Cosmetics Zodiac. I really like this palette. I think it's my favorite one out of all of them. I kind of want to add maybe some of this gold over the brown, the Leo color, sorry. On the inner corner of my eyes, I'm going to be doing the main highlight, just kind of doing this. I apologize to my professional makeup artists that are cringing at me doing my makeup. That's just kind of how it goes for me. I will leave it to the professionals to tell you how to do it right. I'm just telling you how I do it. I'm super subtle with everything that I always think I'm overdoing it, but honestly, I don't think I ever really do. Now we're going to be using Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Matte Liquid Liner. It's just black. I don't want to do anything too big, just kind of a simple line. Oh, it just glides on so effortlessly. I love that. That looks like Yoda's ears. I have a tendency to make one side like more straight. I really don't want to go back in there and fix that. Just kind of want to leave it. When you put it on, it just glides on. Okay, that's gonna bother me. I have totally different eyes. I guess that looks better. Before I put on my mascara, I'm gonna be putting on the luminizer, and this one is in the color Flaunt. This is what it looks like. It just looks like a kind of like a self-tanner in my opinion. But I just put on like a dab on each side and then on my nose and over my lips. This is what I did yesterday and I thought it looked pretty good because you don't want to do too much. I think that dab is like even a little bit too much. So depending on your personal preferences, if you don't want it too shiny, then don't put a huge dot. It really depends on what you're doing and like if you're going anywhere or what the purpose of your makeup is, but like for pictures and videos, dang. In person, you definitely probably don't want to go overboard unless you know that like you're not going to be seeing anyone super close to where they're like, what's on your nose? I honestly really, especially the nose, like I've always wanted to have a cute, shiny nose like that. The last thing we're going to be doing is the mascara, and it's the Tarte Gifted mascara. This has been my favorite mascara out of probably all of the ones that I've tried so far. So something that I like to do with what is left over on my spool from my mascara is I go into my eyebrows and comb them out with my mascara brush. And that might be weird to some people. That might not be the best idea, but I think my eyebrows look better like this. I know that they sell glue and all this stuff for eyebrows. What I was doing before was doing these soap brows, and I just didn't want to be carrying like a big chunk of soap everywhere, and I know that there's a better way. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. I know that this is not like the best thing for your eyebrows, but it is what I do sometimes. I don't wear makeup every day either, but when I do, I like my eyebrows to look like a werewolf is gonna come out of this face. The last step in all of this, I've already used the products for Rare Beauty. The only one I'm not using today is the Blot and Glow kit for retouching, but I probably will be using it throughout the weekend and throughout time. But right now my face, I just finished it, so it's not gonna look very shiny yet. But I'm gonna finish off with this Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray. I also just realized I was supposed to add this color, which I think kind of goes with my outfit better than the lip balm. The lip balm is just so my lips won't be so dry because I bite them a lot and I need to drink more water. So again, I'm using Anastasia's Bohemian Liquid Lipstick. Oh, I love that color. Wow, I love this color. I think it looks very good with this whole outfit. Makeup, my hair, and the outfit are just super fall. I'm really sad that I couldn't find my crescent moon necklace. I have no idea where it is. I thought it was in my purse, but it was not, so I don't know. So I'm gonna be putting my stuff away, and like I said, I'm staying at an Airbnb, so I'm gonna try to collect my things as soon as possible and then show you the rest of my outfit so you can get a feel for what this whole thing is gonna look like. Finish this look off, I am going to be bringing you back to 2008 and using Bath & Body Works Twilight Woods that I did not use because I have been enjoying it this entire time. I wasn't too sure about wearing the belt because I kind of feel like the overalls don't really complement my waist. I think I'm gonna go without it anyway just because it's gonna look a little funny with the overalls and the belt. I am going to be leaving this cute Airbnb now, and I'm gonna be meeting up with my friend Marisol for breakfast or brunch at this place called Magnolia Pancake House in San Antonio, Texas, and it is one of our go-to spots every time I'm in town. I will also be meeting with one of my other friends, Joe, whom I've known for a very long time. So it'll be good to see them and have some food and some coffee. I think I'm gonna get coffee before anyway, but before leaving, I'm gonna go take some pictures in one of the empty rooms in this Airbnb and just enjoy my day because I'm going to be driving to Houston so that I can be ready for my headshot photo shoot tomorrow, since I just got my hair re-dyed back to brown. I had it ginger for a good period of time, maybe like 6 months. I think it was like a little bit over 6 months. I'll explain everything about that in a different video. I will be making a headshot video very soon now that I have my dark hair color back. I'm really excited to be taking my new headshots because it feels more me, even though I love playing around with colors and stuff when it comes to my hair, occasionally makeup. It definitely feels like I'm me. So that's it. I will let you know what I think about the Rare Beauty makeup as I go. This is the second time that I'm using it. I tend to have very oily skin and I also have combination skin. So I'll let you know how that sits over time. But if you have any questions or comments, hopefully nice ones, let me know down below. Bye guys.